so close, it's not a fantasy, I'm missing life. It's Talib, how I'm living, I'm just getting by. Technically I'm losing, but still beating the next man. Rooting for the Lions so long as I'm not a Jets fan. Under the gun, I learned my lesson. To go all in with your best hand and push your bets in. Let's
I'm
win.
chosen for a better life. All sunny days, a neck full of ice. Baby, I'm chosen. So run it up fast till I'm living okay.
What up? It's Impose. If you never pose, you never get the photo right. Here we go for week 2. Just talking about that journey and everything that's been going on. I'm gonna update you on stuff that I did my first week and accomplished and whatnot, and what my goals are for this upcoming week, and questions that I had received on my social media and things like that. Be sure to follow me on @Impose on all platforms. That part right there, N_POSE. That's on Instagram. That's on Caffeine. That's on Twitter, that's on anything, TikTok, all of that shit. So first week was just an introductory period, letting you all know what I plan to do. I gave y'all a rundown about Rob Level, about Adam Ivy, about these master classes. Ivy's got a new master class that's about to start too. I guess I didn't even know about that, but that's what's up. Go check that out. I think it's called How to Sell Music 2.0, something like that. But go check it out. And like I said, I'm just continue with the journey here, diving into more so setting what your goal is as an artist and what you plan to do and what you plan to gain from it. So I had my own notes that I wrote down and things like that of what I wanted to accomplish and what I'm looking to do with this. And so this upcoming week, once I actually open the master classes, he talked specifically about branding and rebranding and all the different companies that have branded or rebranded, or entities that have branded or rebranded to take a step further in their success. Pepsi, go look up how many logos Pepsi actually had, you know what I'm saying, or how many refaces they've had to their logo. Like, they might not have changed their name, but just the way that they look can be something that's stimulating to the brain, and you don't really realize how deep that plays a part in the consumer, you know what I'm saying, keeping them engaged, you know what I'm saying. So he talked about and shout out to Sutton. Sutton is one of the people that's helping out with the program. They're one of the instructors that also work with us. She's done work with I believe Disney, and she did work with the first Avengers. But yeah, Sutton's dope. She's super dope. But talking about, like I said, the branding aspect of archetypes being the each artist, which you already know that, but you probably never really thought about it, has their own personality, the way that they dress, they wear their hair, the way they talk, from the type of pendant they might wear on their chain. All of that is a part of a brand, you know what I mean? And how you present yourself every time the camera's on. Like, you might not think nobody's watching, but every time you step out the house, your brand is on display, right? And, you know, I've thought about it, but I never thought about it that deeply. So I'll admit to that. You know, like I said, there's a lot that I'm still learning. And it's a lot of places that I go that I don't carry I don't say I don't carry it, but I didn't think I was carrying my brand with me. So I need to always use that. And one of those archetypes is called an everyman. And I can definitely say I fall into that category, as well as maybe 2 or 3 others. But that one more specifically because I do a lot of things that the normal guy does, and you can identify with me. Like I said, from just going to the court and playing ball, or going to the gym, or rapping, or knowing how to shoot pool, or being into my car. Like, it's stuff that a normal person does. It's not nothing that I'm doing that I feel like is far-fetched from you, that you cannot do, that you would not do, or, you know, as I'm not living like a lavish life, or something that you can't work or obtain to get. You know, there's nothing in here. Like, that's where I put my money at. So if your money goes into something else, that's where it went. But it didn't cost me a lot of money to put the studio together. It's something I really wanted to do, so I put my money into that. You know what I mean? Right now, I'd say this equipment about probably $2,000 bucks, maybe. Like, this is not expensive setup at all. Next thing that we talked about in the branding, one thing's of branding, we talked about the color theory. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of different logos. For instance, they have certain colors that they stick to for different reasons and for certain reasons. Certain colors tell you a story about their brand before you even know about it, before you open their package, before you get into their product. If you see that color, it's telling you something. You don't even know it. So if you got different companies, for example, like maybe Avis and Target and and things like that, and they're all using red amongst other companies. And then you might have you might have Hertz or something that's using yellow, and you know, like you have John Deere and Monster using green, and it was just, he broke it down, so it was to a really intricate level, and showing all these different companies and why they use these colors and what benefits them to use those colors. So I thought that was pretty dope. Name changes, even that. So yeah, I made a post on my Facebook, which I don't really talk about my Facebook like that, because I'm going to start a fan page soon, and I feel like I get a lot of off-topic and not brand-worthy things on my personal Facebook. So if you want to follow me on there, it's Nick Ashton, but I'm just trying to put it toward a different direction. So when you see that, you know, in Poe's fan page come, because I'm already built it, but I haven't launched it yet. Like, it's all timing. So when you see that, that's going to be geared toward the brand specifically. Like any videos, any songs, interviews, plans, tour dates, merch, all that'll be there. And you know what I mean? That's why I want to make sure I funnel everything into those spots where I don't have misdirected traffic. Yeah, name changes though. Name changes. Example. Somebody that you would think had already made it, or if it was you, let's say it was you, and you did the track Duffel Bag Boy? Titty Boy, but he ended up changing his name to 2 Chainz. You feel me? Like, that was a big song. And somebody I feel like would have made it to that level and be like, I made it. Why would I change my name after just doing a song with Wayne? Like, could you imagine that? Could you imagine doing a track with Wayne, which is the biggest thing you've done in your career to that point, and then because I assume somebody came to him and asked him, or maybe he thought of it on his own, I don't know. But could you imagine changing your name after making it to that point? Like, I'm not changing my name. Like, this is the biggest thing I've done. But I'm glad he did. 2 Chainz is a way doper name than Titty Boy. I don't care what the meaning is behind Titty Boy. 2 Chainz just sound doper. But that's just one example. Oh, this is horrible. I'm going to have to edit the hell out of this. Finding out what it is you do best and playing on that. It's like restaurants. Like, when you think of a certain restaurant, you think about a certain product that they carry or that they make very well. Like, you don't think about all of the things that they make well. You think about one particular item, maybe 2, that they offer that keeps you coming back. Like, you want a certain type of steak. You're like, oh, I'm going to go to Outback or Longhorn or whatever. Like a Red Lobster. You know you're going to get seafood there. You're going to get a certain type of seafood. You go to a Chinese food spot. You ain't going there. You wouldn't go there to get some soul food. Find out what it is that you do the best and work on mastering that shit. You feel me? So that way, when people hear your music, they know that's what they're going to get from you. If you're going to listen to Jeezy, no matter how down to earth that song is, you're going to get some type of pack work in there. You feel me? Like, he's going to say something in regards to that, and so on and so forth. So that's what I'm talking about as far as just making sure you stay on brand content-wise, because they coming to you for that. Don't get bent out of shape if everybody don't like you, because the people who like you are going to come to you for what you bring them. So master on bringing them that. Don't worry about what somebody else is giving them. If you want a dope-ass love song, get that from such as if you're good at that. Get that from my man. If you want, like, cause back in the day, if you wanted a dope-ass love hip-hop song, you would go to LL, right? You feel me? So you just gotta know, you know, you gotta be confident in what you're bringing to the table is quality, and master it. Cause I know what I bring is quality, and I'm gonna keep mastering it. And like I said, we're gonna get to that. He talks about what to wear, cause that plays into it. How you dress, man. Like I said, that every time you come out or anytime you're on a camera, that's a part of a brand. When y'all watching this right now, it's like, okay, this is Detroit. This is homegrown. This is blue collar. You know what I mean? The Lions is like not the greatest team ever. You know, they're not even close. But it shows that I'm in touch with my home team, with the grind of Motor City. You feel me? Like, we've always been the underdogs, always been slept on. So that's cool with me. I was told on one of my other platforms, I think it was maybe Instagram, that they wanted to get more from me outside of music, and I find that hard to do because I'm trying to stay focused. When I say more from me outside of music, like, they enjoyed this blog, and they said, well, I should create more content about other things that I'm doing. And even though I bowled too, right? And I didn't, like I said, I didn't want to do that because I didn't want a whole bunch of crazy stuff on my page. I wanted it to be strictly music. But in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be going to Vegas for the USBC National Tournament, the championships tournament. That's going to be in South Point, Nevada. And it's like one of the biggest, if not the biggest, bowling tournament event in the nation. Once a year, it runs for months. That's how big it is. And I think I'm gonna take his advice, charge up the camera, and I'm gonna take it on that whole trip. Besides, I'm gonna have a video to put out, and I'm not gonna be here, so I might have to shoot it from either the stadium, or I might shoot it from the casino there, or shoot it from my hotel room. Whatever I gotta do to be consistent, because I said I was gonna do it, so I'm gonna stick to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is not even about the views, the likes, the comments, nothing. It's about sharing the journey with y'all. So I'm gonna do it. No matter what, I'm going to stick to it, and I'm going to see this through. I'm going to see this out. I'm going to see it through. Now, wrap up, because I said each time I'm going to tell you what I did. Do I feel like it worked? So far, I've already reached out to a lot of people about my original logo. If you follow my Facebook, you've seen it, or you saw it in the beginning of this video, when it comes on at the beginning of this video. And I love it, but I was worried because I battle rap, and I didn't want my battle rapping to overshadow my music ability. So I didn't want people to automatically associate it with battle rap. It might be beneficial to me, but I was just worried. You know what I mean? And I love it. I love the way it looks. I love the way it comes across. It definitely is in touch with me and my personality, but I was just worried about that one thing. But other than that, so I might go ahead and purchase or have someone put together me an alternate logo for like clothing or something. I don't know, but I'm gonna ride with it because I took votes. I took a poll, and I got a lot of votes that say keep it. They love it, and if that's what it's all about. It's about that interaction with your people. If they say they loving it, and I'm not saying they won't love a change either, but so I'm gonna roll like that for right now. I'm gonna film the tournament from my perspective, my point of view, so you can see what it's like to do that. If who all cares, you know. But it's gonna be fun, man. It's one of the funnest things ever. And last time I went was 2017. I wanted to go every year since then, but I wasn't able to do so. So it's fun to just be able to go back. But more so on topic, man. Like I said, back to this. I'm looking forward. I've already been seeing feedback from. Oh man, I'm mad I didn't say this earlier. About the whole branded thing. I was able to take that advice, but I am happy that I've been true to self artist-wise for so long because I didn't have to find what my archetype was, because I never gave out a fake personality. Not saying you can't, because if you want to play that role, you can. There are different archetypes that allow that, but that's not something I was doing. I didn't portray a different character on cam or on the mic. I'm always just Nick. You feel me? So that beat y'all hearing in the background, that's Do It Right. It's on SoundCloud. You'll want to check that out. N_POSE on SoundCloud, and it's called Do It Right. And hey, that's it. That's all I got to say this week, man. Like I said, y'all like it, comment. Let me know if y'all think this is stupid. Y'all think this is dope. Whatever y'all want to know, ask me, man. Ask me. I'm gonna answer. I answer all the comments on there. I answer everything on there. If you want to comment, if it's not here, comment on the Instagram or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna answer everything that you got, everything you want to know, and I'm gonna keep sharing it with you and being transparent with you. Tired. Told you I'm gonna keep them coming. You never post. You never get the photo right. Let's get it.